Hi guys, we started to introduce some SEO services into the anthonyhayes.me site. It's something I've been meaning to do for quite a long time, and I'm glad that we can finally get it up and running. But there's been quite significant work being done in the background. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what we got, and we're going to start releasing them slowly and one at a time, and it's all going to be stuff that is working now, and I'm going to show you some proof as well that it is actually working. Okay. um, First of all, what we need to understand is how the actual system works. Okay, so this particular one that we're releasing first is high PR blog posts. Now, before you say it, and I know you're thinking it, oh, page rank doesn't matter anymore, it's just an easy term for us to be able to sort of get the message across, if you like. It's easier than saying domain authority, page authority, etc. every single time. Okay, so don't read too much into that. I'm going to show you some examples anyway. So anyway, what we need to do is basically give some keywords, give a URL that you want linked to, and we have got a network of sites. There's about 35,000 sites in the network that are all independently owned. It's not a blog network, it's not a private blog network. These are independently owned sites that we buy posts from, okay, and we buy them according to their authority, basically. Okay, so that means that we can get some quality backlinks, and I'll show an example how that can work in a positive way for your rankings in just a few minutes. Okay, so we got two options here. We can either do page rank 1 to 3 or page rank 4 plus. Okay, now the 4 plus has got an 80% chance of page rank 4, 20% chance of page rank 5. Okay, now I know you're still thinking about the page rank, but I'll show you some domain authority sort of link examples in a second. The page 1 to 3 is an equal chance of page rank 1, page rank 2, page rank 3. But I just got one in just a few minutes ago, and basically we had a domain authority of 39 with that one, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we can be very niche, very niche specific. It can be relevant as well. There's a ton of categories that you can choose from, and basically what happens is that they will create the post for us. Okay, we've got people that are actually writing these articles for us, and these articles are written in a way that is optimized, and it's basically around the keywords that you provide. Okay, so what I suggest you do is that you find 4 or 5 keywords for each article, and we will focus on that for you. Okay, and when we come down here, you can see the prices. So page rank 1 to 3 is $30. If you want to order 5, you can get a $15 discount. Page rank 4 plus is $47. If you want to order 5, you get a $25 discount. And you can see here we got some questions and answers section here as well. Okay, so let's jump in and have a look at some of the sites that we got here. You can see here this one was the page rank 1 to 3 that I ordered. It's got a domain authority of 39. You can see they put a hyperlink pretty high up on the page in the actual article. It's not going to be that. I put a notice in here. It's not going to be like that every single time for the page rank 1 to 3. It's a bit hit and miss, but the thing is, with these, they're lower cost, but we're building relevancy. Okay, and we can come over here, and this one was a page rank 4, for example, and it's got a domain authority of 38. So you can see there's going to be a mix. It just depends, but these are actual page rank 4 sites as well. So, you know, if they got some edge to them, these sites, then the page rank was relevant now when they probably got their page rank. So they do have some kind of authority, but we can see the domain authority here. Now, the domain authority is something that it can be manipulated just using tools like Search Engine Ranker. So I don't read too much into that, and in some ways I still kind of like the page rank thing if the domain was old enough. Okay, if the domain's sort of more than 3 or 4 years old, then it kind of still, in my mind, holds a bit of relevancy for the page rank. Here's another one. We've got domain authority 45. This is a page rank 4 one. Okay, and here's another one. We've got a domain authority 37. Okay, so you can see that they're pretty decent size. People will wonder what's the difference between this and a blog network. Well, basically, if you have your blog network, you will always have your sort of main links on the homepage. Okay, you control that completely. So PBNs are very, very good that way, because you can build as many as you want. You can build them out. You can build fewer and build them out with more articles on them and make them into authority sites. But you completely control the whole situation yourself. Whether you want to have, one static homepage with a contextual link going to your money site, or whether you want to have sort of 10 blog posts on the homepage where you've got some deep linking going on. I suggest if you're doing PBNs, you do a mixture of both. And that way you can get some benefits and it looks completely natural. With this network that we're tying into right now, as I mentioned before, there's about 35,000 independently owned sites. And with those independently owned sites, we will eventually roll off the first page. So what we're going to do with this is we need to do some additional backlinking in the back end. So when you get your PR sites, what you can do is you can do some tier 2 linking, things like social bookmarks. You can even, what I'm going to be testing in the next few days is take some PR4s and then drive some PR 1 to 3 links to them. Okay, that's just the way I want to play around with it. It can be a little bit expensive doing that, but SEO can be expensive if you want to do it in a very, very sort of advanced level. But the main thing is that we do some backlinking to these particular sites. You can use things like Web 2.0 Commando. You can use things like IFTTT backlink commando. And you can use YouTube links to these sites, which is a good thing to do. You can use, a whole host of things, press releases as well, linking to these sites. So if you've got a mass media SEO subscription for 10 or 20 press releases, it's very easy just to create, a sort of pre-made press release, submit it into the mass media network, and use it just for backlinking these kind of sites, and you will get some significant boost in the rankings for that. Okay, so let's take a look at what the reports look like, and it comes up like this. Okay, let me just go back up to the top here. I've got this one just in a few minutes ago, so you will see our logo here at the top, and as you come down, you can see what services that I have ordered and what I've got back. Okay, so I've ordered 10 Web 2.0 authority properties, 10,000 reinforcement links to the Web 2.0 authority properties, and I ordered PageRank 1 to 3, which is the one I just highlighted that had a domain authority of 39. Okay, and we ordered some additional kind of similar kind of links to this. This time it's 15 links and 15 links, etc. And these are all linking to some other pages that I've got. I've even got some linking to some YouTube videos that I'm testing. Okay, now when we go into the ranking reports, let me just open. It will look something like this, and you can see the keywords down here that you've put in for that particular project, and you can see the rankings here. So you can see that this has gone from number 73 in Bing and Yahoo down to number 2. And Google, it's slowly coming up to 39 right now. But what will happen very, very quickly, once I have done some backlinking to these PageRank posts, this will have a dramatic change. Okay, it might not be instant, depending on how quickly Google will index them, but it will definitely happen. It's just going to be a continual growth as far as the rankings are concerned, and also the traffic. Don't pay too much attention to the volumes in here. I can tell you right now that I'm getting traffic for SEO training blog. I haven't quite sort of hit with the SEO blog yet, but SEO training blog, I'm getting traffic. Don't worry about what it says here with the volume. I can tell you right now that I'm definitely getting traffic from that particular keyword. Sometimes we don't get correct or accurate volume reports here, okay, for what a keyword should provide. And it just makes sense that a keyword like SEO training blog would actually get a decent amount of searches. But I can tell you, I am getting traffic from it. Okay, so let's come back over to the report again. So you basically just click on that. It takes you to that. It takes you to this area here. Okay, and you can click on each of these and it will open up a new one. Okay, let's come down a little bit, and you can see that when I get my reports, there's a detailed reporting section here. When you're ordering Web 2.0 sites, if you want to do it this way, you might, if you've got something like Web 2.0 Commando, if you've got IFTTT Backlink Commando, you might not want to order these, but I'm ordering things to test, and you can see that the properties are like hub pages, blogspot, Tumblr, etc. We've got the ability to do that with IFTTT, but I've just been testing. I want to see how they do it, okay? And they will give you the login details. So if anything goes wrong with these kind of links, you can easily log into these pages. They give you the login details, and you can just change your links. So if you've sort of put them into a submitted URL, which is your homepage, for example, and you think, no, I don't want to do that, I made a mistake, I should have put that towards a tier 1 instead, you can easily log in or get an assistant to log in and change the links out for you. Just change the link URL to a tier 1, and you've got complete control. Okay. So what we're doing is we're rolling out with the high page rank blog posts first of all, and if I click on download the detailed report, it basically just tell you what your link is going to be, where to find your link, and you can open this up and you can go and check. And you can see here that this one's got a domain authority 39, and that came from PageRank 1 through to 3. Okay, so you can see there's quality links, and it's done in that network, so it's kind of got a safety net. If things go wrong as far as the page isn't there anymore, or anything happens, these get replaced. Okay, they get replaced, and you can see they're writing them properly with decent search engine optimization built in. We've got in here they're adding keywords like search engine optimization, Web 2.0 SEO. They're doing some links like this as well, where it's basically looking like a citation. These are properly optimized articles, all done for you. Okay, hence the price. I mean, I actually think the price is ridiculously cheap, to be honest, but there's a lot of work, there's a lot of training being involved for the people doing these. So this is a great service, a really, really, really good service, and you should be able to get increased search engine rankings. Now this is when we get into proper SEO, when we're doing things like this. Okay, we're not buying a like shiny toy on Warrior Forum or JVZoo or whatever. We're actually doing proper SEO, and proper SEO can cost a bit of money to get this kind of level of links, with the articles pre-written, with the on-page optimization taken into account, with the optimization of the actual articles, proper optimization. So you've got to appreciate what it is that we're offering. This is kind of high level quality SEO that we're doing, and this is what's working today. Okay, so if you're combining things like press releases, if you're combining things like Hangouts and YouTube Live, if you're combining things like the press releases and all that, all the things that are really, really working right now with this, then you will do very, very well. Okay, social signals, etc. What we will do is we will try and figure out some ways that we can boost these as well. As long as it's a quick, easy thing for us to do, we might do it free. If it's something that's going to be time consuming, that I need to assign a full-time virtual assistant or two to it, then I'm going to have to charge a little bit extra for that. But what I will do is I will give you a heads up, suggest what should be done, and if you don't want to do it yourself, then we'll put a price on it and stick it on there as well. But we will try to do something for free, even if it's just running social bookmark commando to these particular sites as well, and to these links, so that we can get some benefits. But I'm not going to say exactly what we can do right now. I just want to get the first one out, get some feedback, and we can take it from there. But I haven't bought huge amounts of these, and I'm already seeing massive increase in some of the rankings. And as we start to add backlinks to those backlinks, then it will get even more powerful. Okay, so that's the offer basically. You might as well, if you want to try it, you might as well do a sort of mix. Try a couple of these and try a couple of these. I know it's not the cheapest in the world, but if you want to do proper SEO, this is how it's done. Okay, so I'll see you probably I'll do another video underneath this one, just doing some updates on case studies and results as well, but it might not be for another few days until we start to get backlinks to these particular blog posts that I've already done. Okay, thanks for your time. Bye.